A piece of fruit in the right hand, the left hand feeling the movement of a child within. This piece of art is a representation of Genesis 3:15. God in the garden curses the serpent who has deceived Adam and Eve. And God declares that curse, I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your offspring and hers. He will strike your head, and you will strike his heel. A child, literally a seed of the woman, will one day definitively defeat evil. But there is such tension in this picture because we are found in the middle of it. Mary is our model. Mary, who has been called throughout church history as Theotokos, the God-bearer. Mary, the humble, misunderstood teenager who trusted that God was doing a new thing and allowed herself to carry the one through whom God was rescuing the world. We think of Mary, humble Mary, who could only afford a pair of doves as sacrifice for Jesus when they visited the temple, carrying the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Mary carried the promises and hopes from God for the world, and yet the world paid her no attention. The world was caught up in the great affairs of great men in great empires. It sounds a little bit like our world, doesn't it? The world caught up in the great affairs of great people, of great empires. And the world pays no attention to the church. I mean, what hope have we? We, like Mary, may be ignored, but we are full of the hope that the world is dying for, whether they know it or not. The theme tonight is walking with or as Mary, full of hope. The shape of the service is around the 4 candles, and then finally we will light the 5th candle, what we have all been waiting for, the coming of Jesus Christ. We have different ministries represented here that will be taking part in different ways. We are using some children's material and some of the songs we're singing, even though it might be a little past their bedtime to be here. But there is nothing like a birth to gather a diverse group of people, and so we gather as a diverse group of people who celebrate the birth of the one King whom we all will follow. Let us begin with lighting the first candle.